That's right. They thought they were cool. Well, how cool are you today? Can y'all make up a rap song about this?
Hello and welcome to episode 12 of Get Ranked. I am your host, Devil Made Me Do It, with my co-host here, Dermy, and our guest.
Hi.
Before we get started, though, I have to read a statement that I totally wrote myself and was not given to me by anyone else. About 2 months ago, I made a meme that I am both remorseful and ashamed of, where I spuriously and unjustly claimed or inferred that Miss Horamrata would ever put raisins in her potato salad. I am sorry for any pain that these false claims may have caused her, and I ask for her forgiveness. I am making this statement of my own volition without any coercion or threat of grave bodily harm. I hope owning up to this pathetic attempt at humor will help me grow and become a better person. Thank you. Now, after that 100% completely voluntary apology, let's get to our guests. First up, Anna, how's it going?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun a couple of minutes ago reviewing. Can I say it? Should I say it?
Yeah. Star Trek?
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rapey stuff. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun. So thank you for inviting me. And hopefully we will be reviewing something that does not have any rape in it. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was attempted.
No.
It was attempted.
It was attempted. Okay, yeah. True.
Okay. Hey, green hair, how's it going?
Good. Thanks for having me on. I was technically not late, kind of. Yay!
Came in just in
I
time.
finished the countdown. Just got back from a very rainy day at the beach, but it was not the beach. It was technically a tiny little pond lake thing, but got to catch up with people.
Dang, Gal, it's like I see you every day now.
I was gonna make a comment. I'm tired of seeing your fucking face.
I can understand that. At least you're not looking at other parts of him.
It is nice to be on a stream with Horror and Amarada and to meet Anna.
You know, we could actually start a club of people who regret seeing Dermy every day.
Yeah.
It would be so
Isn't
big.
that just called World?
I mean, there are worse people out there, though. I won't name names.
Next up, we have Horror. How's it going?
Pretty good. First, I want to thank you for giving that sincere and honest apology that was in no way prompted by any threats of violence by anyone that we are aware of currently. I appreciate that you acknowledge the harm that caused me, how deeply that harmed not only my feelings, but my name as a cook. So I genuinely appreciate that you would give that without anybody threatening to disembowel you or anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
but other than that, I'm doing good. Same old things: streaming, yelling at people on Twitter, and making fun of Dermy. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
He
I
doesn't make
love
fun of me.
seeing
Pastimes.
Tiff. It's great to meet you, Anna. I think we're gonna have fun.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one for Dermy since he hates probably all these movies.
He
Sure.
has no
No.
taste. We've already confirmed that.
Very true.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I have perfect taste, wonderful taste,
He's
the
probably
best
seen
taste.
more of them than I have.
Paranormal
Seen
Activity
6.
S2. Really?
I'm really conflicted. Like, a part of me wants to defend you, but a part of me doesn't.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
No,
Barking up
it's
the wrong
really
tree there.
weird.
it's a dark hole defending Dermy. Dermy,
Yes.
how's it going, man?
I'm here. I got 2 videos planned for tomorrow. I have magic powers now, so I can do things like run this banner, which I think is very apt because he decided not to show up. I can play a video and stuff. I have powers. I like this. I only
No
have
one
powers
else
for
does.
tonight.
Well, don't neglect our chat.
I'm not. I'm looking at our chat. Here's Adam screeching about something. What is this?
It's true. They have. Like, I always defend you, but then you give me a reason not to.
That's usually how that
Sounds about
works.
right.
I'm so. But
Seems legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
Neither
deny
do
that.
you, Jeremy.
I hate myself too. Don't worry.
Oh, that's so sad.
Boom, boom, boom. That is not cool.
Oh my god, I actually feel bad for the little man. All right, that's
And as
good.
Kinza points out, it's an all-girl panel. I should go
Including
put my
Dermot.
wig on. I should go put my wig on. You know what?
Please don't.
Go ahead.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, put the wig on.
Is it a Donald Trump wig?
No, it's
No, no.
Amaranth.
No, he's gonna do the unicorn wig. No.
Wait. What I'm hearing from this conversation is that he has more than one wig.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Dermy's our little transvestite.
It really is. As long as he
So
keeps the booty shorts off.
that's very true. No, that's a new rule for my channel. No booty shorts.
I appreciate that.
There we go.
How you doing, ladies?
He really needs to brush that wig.
So
Our gold medalist.
Hey,
All right.
that's
so
a
here's
different. You had another wig.
This
Yeah,
is my
here's a
newer
couple.
one.
Yeah.
it was a different one than I was thinking of, which was a different one that you were
What?
thinking of.
Yeah,
So,
right.
Yeah. That's lovely.
How many wigs do you actually have?
2.
Oh, okay. I have.
So you
none.
were thinking of the Amaranth wig, Anna? Oh, okay. I retract my previous statement then. We were thinking of the same one.
All right. I'm going to tell you guys how it works. Okay, here's how it works. I will present every choice, and you guys will have an opportunity, a healthy debate, using a group of criteria to help you decide where you think it ranks. At the end, I will give you one more opportunity to adjust your list however you want. Like I said, my opinion doesn't matter. And other than that, just don't break toss because I don't want to get my channel nuked.
You don't want to get tossed?
That makes sense.
I don't want to get tossed. All right, let me bring up the list. All right. And here is our list. Oh, where'd Dermy go? Oh, he changed
I'm right
to
here.
Amaranth.
Yeah.
All right. Is this the one that puts everyone across the top? Oh, that takes the list away. Hell.
You know what? Horror Amarada is speaking truth
There
right
you go.
here.
There we go.
Absolute truth.
Yes. All right. Our different movies are 10 Things I Hate About You, 50 First Dates, Annie Hall, Bridget Jones's Diary, Crazy Rich Asians, Fools Rush In, Four Weddings and a Funeral, French Kiss, Love Actually, My Best Friend's Wedding, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, Never Been Kissed, 9 Months, Notting Hill, Overboard, Pretty Woman, Romancing the Stone, Runaway Bride, Sleepless in Seattle, Sweet Home Alabama, The Holiday, The Proposal, Wedding Planner, The Wedding Singer, a lot of wedding ones. Something About Mary, When Harry Met Sally, While You Were Sleeping, You've Got Mail, and Hitch. All right. So we will start off with 10 Things I Hate About You. How do you guys feel about this one?
S tier.
Love it. Love it.
S.
S. What isn't it? Isn't it like?
10 Hate About You is absolutely S tier. There's no question on that one.
Isn't it based off like the Taming of the Shrew?
Yep.
Like modernized.
Yeah, I mean, you can
Sort
see that
of,
all
yeah.
the way through. No, not just sort of. I mean, it's all the way through it. Kate being Catherine, Petruchio. I mean, the whole thing. It is the Taming of the Shrew, updated in a not retarded way for modern audiences.
I've never read The Taming of the Shrew, so I don't know about that, but I support.
Give me one moment.
everything.
Uh
Well,
oh.
your opinion doesn't really matter to me. so-
Taming of the Dermy. But all
I don't
right.
think we have enough cheese puffs for that.
Yeah,
When Dermy gets back, we'll hear his opinion. I'm sure it's just
terrible.
it's just like, yeah. Oh, I'm sure it will be. I like Batman in it, or no Joker. He was Joker, huh?
Yep.
Bad joke.
Yeah.
But since you guys all said S tier, his opinion doesn't really matter, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's true.
My opinion is that the ladies are right. I don't have an opinion. I've never seen it.
It's a great one.
You've
It
never
really is.
You
seen-
should watch it. It's such
What?
a good movie.
How?
Like, even for a dude, it's a good movie.
I will let you know on which ones I have seen and which ones I haven't seen. Wait, is my best friend's wedding still on here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that movie.
Romancing the
is still
Stone is absolutely a rom-com. So is Jewel of the Nile, which is the sequel.
Yeah, of course it's a rom-com, dude. Their relationship is like pretty much present, and the point of the whole thing is them, doing this adventure and finding love. 50 First Dates. How do you guys feel about that one?
For me, it's a C.
It has Adam Sandler in it.
Well, I like Adam Sandler, but while the concept is cute, it gets kind of boring after a little while.
Yeah, I agree.
Sad.
I'd give it a C too.
Oh my god.
You guys are.
I will go down to an A, but that is the lowest I will go. This movie is amazing. They have amazing chemistry, and it has longevity. It has the X factor, and the quality of the laughs are great.
Yes, that
Nah,
reminds
the
me.
quality laughs are kind of great.
I better give you our judging criteria. I totally forgot to do that. Okay.
But what is our
Quality-
I
criteria?
just did.
Yeah, essentially quality of the laughs. So like she said, if it's the humor's good and it's not just low level shit. Characters, chemistry, the two main characters together. Longevity, how do people still talk about the movie, or is it one of those things that was popular for 6 months and then disappeared? And then the X factor is whatever you guys want it to be, whatever you think is the most important thing, that's your X factor, and that goes into the judging.
Adam
You see,
Sandler D.
it has no X factor for me, and longevity. Honestly, until someone brings it up, I forget it exists.
What? Oh,
You
I
don't
could,
love
like-
that part where she
I'm gonna support that because it is a film that is very, like, you watch it, like you can rewatch it, you can have it in the background. It's not something that I'm gonna think of as something that's cultural or something that stays with me, like Sleepless in Seattle. Like it's just there and then it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
See, and that's funny because that's essentially my X factor is if I like fall asleep to it, like I can put it on to go to sleep. I know it sounds weird, like that's a negative thing. It's actually a positive thing for me because I've seen it so much, because I love it so much. That's my X factor, and that's why I say it has the X factor for me, because I could put this on at any point in time as background, and I see that as a good thing.
And
Yeah.
I'm the weird one.
And you see, if
Oh,
I put it
shocking.
on for back, I have to be in the right mood to put it on in the background because otherwise it just irritates me.
Is
That-
this Gal's Paranormal Activity?
No,
No,
because
Absolutely.
Paranormal Activity is horrible, and this is a great movie.
I mean this movie's at least okay. Paranormal Activity is just shit. I mean, if we want to put it in that S tier, we can definitely do that. But
I just love the part where she chases Ula down with the bat, and she's
Oh my
beating
God.
the living shit out of him.
I love that part.
I think this has something special. Like I said, my vote doesn't count, but I think this has something special because a lot of these movies, the humor does point mostly towards women, and so men have a hard time watching it. This is one of the few rom-coms I think guys can really get into too, because the
Probably
humor
why
is
I
kind of
like it.
universal. But okay, so each of you call out exactly where you think it should be, so I get this right.
see,
See? Dermy, what about you?
I'm putting in D.
Oh, just because of Paranormal Activity.
No, because of Adam Sandler. He's not a romantic comedy guy.
I disagree. He's
What?
much better in The Wedding Singer.
Okay, Anna.
C for me.
Okay, so we got two C's and green.
I mean, I would love it because it's S tier for me, but I could technically go down to A tier, but that's my limit.
Oh, two for C. You can
I should have
renegotiate
just
later.
I should have just bit my morals and went with A, just to make Devil have to give the final thing. But I decided,
Well,
Wait, you have morals?
I have
it might-
morals.
Yeah, you don't have morals.
Last night's stream demonstrates
Yeah.
that. Jackass.
I ain't the one that
You were
said-
trying to no.
Understand what $1 million is? I would blow everyone on this fucking panel for $1 million. I can get therapy. I can get therapy to deal with it afterward.
I'm not the one that said that.
Oh, poor devil. He's
I
gonna
stand by
boot
it.
you, Dermy.
I stand by it.
Ain't no amount of alcohol that would get me to say that.
Oh dear.
Oh, God.
I'm completely standing by that.
Okay.
Next up, Annie Hall.
I've never,
Never
seen this
seen it.
one.
I've never seen it.
Hey,
Classic.
I'm kind of conflicted because I think it's a really good film, but also like Woody is kind of a pedo, so
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
That makes me want to watch it.
in this case, I would forget about the fact that he's a pedophile and just look at the movie.
So, like, the actor is, you mean? Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What?
Not in the
Woody
movie.
Allen.
Okay.
Yeah.
He like ended up sleeping with his like stepdaughter, who was like what?
Adopted daughter.
oh, he adopted a daughter and raised her to marry him.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
yeah. So like it's if you this is where it gets a little bit difficult. Like, where do you go from taking something where somebody's creative and have created something that's really good? Because Annie Hall is awesome. I love that film, but
Separating the art from the artist.
the
it
art,
depends on
yeah,
people
like
are here.
the artist, like
And
he's
sometimes that's hard, especially with something like that.
yeah.
Mhm.
So I love the film. If I didn't know anything, like if you erase my knowledge of Woody Allen and what he's done, like I would say it's an A for me because a film student, I think it's a brilliant film.
It's
But
bad that I get Woody Allen and Woody Harrison mixed up all the time.
Yes, that's very bad.
I said that.
That's pretty bad.
what? Why?
Woody. Quite
I'm
literally
sorry,
why.
I'm laughing. Just
I can get what you're saying, Anna, because there's a reason that I didn't put any movies on here with John Cusack, because I really didn't want to freaking talk about that prick. So I get not being able to separate the art and the artist.
I'm disappointed there are no Jack Nicholson ones on here.
I was gonna put what's that one with
Is anger management a rom com?
Anger Management is
It
a
is.
rom-com.
Yeah, it's a good one.
There's like 3 or 4 different others he's in. He's
as good as it gets. Is that
as good as it gets is one. Something's got to give.
It's a good one too. Yep.
Well, no list is ever going to be 100% comprehensive because we
This
just have
one,
a certain amount of
there's-
numbers.
Yeah, there's way too many to choose from for this type
Yeah.
of list.
Yeah.
I mean, I
But
didn't even
with
get some like,
Annie Hall, I think I'll give it a C just because of,
That's
I don't,
kind
You
of
can
your
watch
X
it.
factor takes it down.
Yeah.
I would say that would be.
I
like
don't, I don't support people who are into kids.
Yeah.
all right. So we got two C's.
Mhm.
Two C's. And then you guys are abstaining.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I've never
have no
seen it.
opinion because I've never seen it.
Okay. It's a C then. All right. Bridget Jones's Diary.
I feel like I've seen this, but I don't think I have.
I've seen it. I like it, but I wouldn't go higher than a B.
I don't like it. I think it's a D. Never liked that movie. I hate her character. I can't stand the male leads. D for me. And there's watchability for it for me.
Yeah, I don't know. C, probably. Yeah, I don't Bridget Jones is an interesting character, but the way she was written is like fan fiction, and the male characters, like you're saying, are not actual like human beings.
Yeah.
They're just like fan fiction characters.
I mean, I kind of feel like that's part of the point because you're looking at it through
Her eye.
her diary,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
So it's about looking at somebody's internal representation, not only of themselves, but the people around them. So that's why it's so kind of dramatic and silly. But and when it's a movie I can watch occasionally, it's not one I usually seek out. If it happens to be on TV, I'll turn it on and I'll walk away. But it's not something that I would seek out because I'm in the mood for a rom-com. So I mean, yeah, C is
Yeah.
fine with me. Or C or
I'm
D,
gonna-
or it's
I'm gonna
it's
put it in
okay.
D.
It's not amazing.
Okay.
I don't like the actress. I'm putting it in D.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of hers either.
So that's two D's. She gets the D. All right. Here's one I haven't seen.
She does.
So I can.
I love Crazy Rich Asians.
I've never
It's a-
seen
Never
this.
seen
It's
it.
Never
It's a
seen it.
B.
Either.
It's a B. It is a fun movie. It's enjoyable.
So it's
I
a
like
B?
it.
Everyone
He's saying
agrees
it's
it's
a B, so
D.
it's automatically a D.
Yeah.
I knew that was gonna come up. I
was
knew
just-
somebody was gonna do that joke.
I was
I
just
like
gonna
it.
say, are you gonna let Dermy put it wherever he wants because no one wants to weigh
You know
in?
what?
do
We'll
that.
put it in S tier. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's a B. There's some problems with it. It has like modern politics strewn
Are
throughout
you
it.
the only person who's seen it?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
fun. It is a fun movie. I actually liked this. I rented it multiple times.
I feel like it's a void then, since no one's seen it. Or wait, Devil, have you seen it?
I've
No.
seen it, and I'm one of the people that gets the vote. I'm B.
Void. Got it. Okay.
No, because we haven't seen it. So
The only reason I put it on here is because it was on all these different lists, but that's just their opinion, whoever made that list. But I was all, okay, I guess something's great about it if everyone's saying it. But maybe it's the
Aquafina was
modern
in the
politics.
movie, and she wasn't
that's true.
So
unbearable.
is there something
oh
lower
my
than the void?
god,
I don't know.
Sure,
the
it's
rap?
fun.
did she rap
She,
in
no,
the
she
film?
didn't rap. She wasn't unbearable. I actually kind of liked her character. It was a fun movie.
Void.
Void.
Sorry.
Void. All right. So next up, Fools Rush In.
A.
Eh?
A. It is cute. It's one of the. It's got some of the best music. Unchained Melody is one of my favorite songs. The way they deal with the whole her running away because she's pregnant, but she doesn't want him to know, and all that shit. It the stuff with his brother, with her brothers, and them can get thrown into the cactus. The fact that I can tell you right now, I haven't seen this movie in at least 5 years, and I can remember that stuff about it. That makes it at least A
Right.
tier.
I say it's S tier because same reasons. Like it has the X factor. I could fall asleep to this. Their chemistry is almost palpable.
It's great.
Yeah. I could see this being a real life story, like based off of a real life, like just everything
Paula.
about it. You what?
I
He said
said
hi,
hi,
Paul.
Paul.
Oh, gotcha.
But
No, Paul.
I'm gonna say the movie's S tier for one very solid reason. Well, two
Selma
very solid reasons.
Hayek.
Selma Hayek. Never seen it, but it got Selma Hayek in it. That's S. Okay.
Second I put it up there, I was all Dermy's gonna say it's S because of her. That's the only thing he needs.
But I also like with what Horror said, like when she goes to the hospital and then she goes to see her grandma, like that whole, I could see just like a real life woman being in that situation, doing exactly what she did in that circumstance. And it like, yeah, it's great. And he's just kind of playing Chandler with a bit more confidence, I think, but it's basically a similar character.
He's in another rom-com and I can't remember the name of it. That's
It's
also good.
The Michael. No, it's got freaking Michael
No,
Chandler. What other rom-com is he in? Not Fool's Rush In. The other one. The Mile.
where he pretends to be gay.
No.
The whole 9 yards.
Oh, I love that one too.
That's it. It's not The Mile, and that's probably what threw him off.
The whole
The
nine
Whole
yards
Nine
is
Yards,
great.
yes.
Great. But there's yet another one where he's in with that chick from Scream.
Courtney Cox?
Friends.
Yeah. No, not Courtney Cox. The other one.
Naomi
The
Campbell.
one that plays
Nev-
Sydney.
Nev
Yes, Naomi
Campbell.
Campbell.
Naomi Campbell, there you
Matthew Perry. Yeah, thank you, Michael.
go.
Thanks, Google. Now go away. I love you, bro.
I can't remember.
I know
He
him
What
was
is
from.
it called? I love
I know
it.
him from Friends and Fallout New Vegas. So
I do not want to disable my ad
He always
blocker.
plays kind of the
That's all.
same character, to be honest. Most
Yeah,
of his
that's why I
characters
brought
kinda
up the
come off
Chandler
like
thing,
Chandler.
but Chandler's character is amazing, so I don't mind
Okay.
it so much.
So Anna, where are you?
Yes, definitely. I agree with the
Yes.
ladies.
Okay.
all
Three
the
to
ladies
Tango.
have-
That's what it was. Oh,
Three to
that was
Tango.
great.
Okay.
that.
all the ladies have their reasoning. I have my reasoning.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
makes sense.
Yes.
You know, even when you're pretending to be a woman, you're gay. Like that.
That's why it's so believable he's a woman. Ironically, part of the plot of Three to Tango.
Dermy is a lesbian at this point.
No, wouldn't I be straight?
No, because
It depends on who you're sleeping with.
pretending
You're
to be
wearing a
woman,
wig, you're
yeah.
pretending to be a girl, and you're interested in Selma Hayek. That would make you a lesbian, right?
Well, no, there's straight women that are interested in Selma Hayek.
At this point, we're going to have to label him as unknown.
I will take that. I like
Someone
that.
messaged me and just said you're pansexual, so
So
Well,
what are your
$5 says
pronouns?
it's Wookiee
What are
be
your
bad.
pronouns, Dermy?
yes, most
F you.
important.
Not you, Anna. Not you. But that's when people ask for my
Oh.
pronouns. That's my response. God, I'm so mean to Anna tonight. I'm so sorry.
His one defender, and he's just, damn, dude
I
does
feel
not know how
awful.
to handle this.
I feel mean. I'm going to walk away.
Of course, Anna, how she treated her father on the stream was
Wait,
there.
What?
Her dad popped into the chat of engaged, and she was all like, "Yeah, you're old. We know."
you know what? I agree with Kindon Bronner.
Yeah. Bye. Okay. I'm running the show now.
Oh,
All
goodness.
right. 4 weddings and a funeral.
If I have seen this, I don't remember it.
I have not seen it.
Oh, somebody's doggo. is
That would be
right.
mine. Yeah.
I think I actually really enjoyed it. What's the actress's name? Kelly McDonald. She
McDowell, something McDowell.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
McDowell.
she is super beautiful. Like for her age, she's like over 60 now, and she's just awesome. But I just remember Hugh Grant, and I remember her, and I remember the premise, and I liked it. And it's one of the films that's always going to stick with me. Will I watch it again? Not really, but something that I always kind of like watched as a kid.
Crap, that is a young Hugh Grant.
You know, I
I
just
have-
thought of something.
What?
Groundhog's Day isn't on here, is it?
Well, that's not.
That's
That's a time
wasn't
travel
that
movie.
too?
Because-
Yes.
It's not a
Because,
time
no.
travel movie.
Because here's
Yeah,
the
it
thing:
is.
you can comedies can have romance in them and not be a romantic comedy.
Do you consider
There is a differentiation between them.
I would say I have to agree. I don't really feel. I mean, Groundhog's Day does have a romantic aspect to it, but in the end, the romance isn't necessarily the point of the movie, as much as it
Yes.
is about Bill Murray learning not to be a total dick.
I guess
Wait, you
that
have to
is
learn that?
valid
Yes, you
point.
have
Oh,
to learn
maybe I need to
It
do
was
that.
more like the side dish was the
Yeah.
romance.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll allow it.
But my favorite role of hers is. Have you guys ever seen Multiplicity?
I love that movie.
No.
I love that movie.
That one would technically be a rom-com, kind of, though not quite, I guess. But their relationship is part of the movie.
So that
I
was
love-
another one that Andy McDowell's in.
Yeah,
She was also in Michael, and she's great in that.
I
Yeah,
have
she's good at Michael.
And Hudson Hawk, which is one of my all-time favorite movies.
it's hard for me to watch her movies because I went to school with her kids for a very 1 year
Mm.
and they did not like her. I'm not going to go into detail or anything, but
I could probably come up with some reasons why.
so it colors whenever she's in anything. I'm always just like, I don't like you, so I don't like your movie.
Yeah.
Didn't know she was in this. That's funny.
Yeah, like I said, she's been in a couple good comedies, but like I said, I haven't seen this one, so I can't even help. But so where do you guys say it should be?
I have no
Steve.
opinion.
See,
See,
for me.
what about you, Green? See, what about you, Dermy?
Oh, me? It has British people in it, so C.
Okay.
I've never seen it, so
You
I'm
are
just going.
so
with,
mean to me today.
Shit! I forgot your.
You're British.
What are you doing? Literally.
You know, she came in undecided on you, and then you're just like, nah, screw it. I want her to hate me.
That was. I completely forgot.
You're
And
right.
next-
Kate and Leopold is a time travel rom-com. That's one that should be on the list.
Yeah.
I love
That movie, it's not the best, but I still enjoy it. I don't like time travel movies because they're flawed.
You see, this one isn't as much because of the way they did it.
Not really.
Okay.
Sorry.
Next we have French Kissed, and Dermy is going to insult blondes. Go ahead.
Do it, Dermy. I dare you.
I'm keeping my mouth shut. I've never seen it, so
I've never seen it either.
You've never
haven't
seen
seen
it?
it.
You've never seen French Kiss?
Never even heard of this.
Ah,
no,
I'm sure
but I
I've heard
have
of
French
it.
kissed.
I mean, there's actually a chance I've seen it, but don't remember because I was not very old when it came out.
I'm not a big
So the premise is Meg Ryan is in a relationship with a dude who goes and works in France, and she's in Seattle, and then she
No, I thought she was in Canada because she can't get back into Canada.
shut up, Jeremy.
That was
It was
definitely
me.
And
Everything I
then,
do, Jeremy's being
she,
played for.
she follows her fiance to France, and on the plane she meets a guy. I don't remember the actor's name, but he was with Will Smith in that film, Wild West.
West, yeah.
Kelvin Klein.
Yeah.
That's it. And he's this French guy, and he kind of starts wooing her.
Oh, wait,
and
no, I
she's
vaguely remember
I
this
need
movie
to
now.
I need to go and pursue my dude, and the whole time he's cheating on her, and she falls in love with the French dude.
Yeah, no, I vaguely remember this one now.
Yeah.
It's a good film. It's cool. It shows you the morality between relationships, and being with somebody who's gaslighting you, or somebody who's telling you lies, and then somebody who's actually there and cares about you, and it's just a uplifting, good rom-com. Love it.
Yeah.
God, I want to say something, but I know it's gonna backfire so hard.
Go right ahead.
No, I'm smart.
Oh,
I'm smarter
please.
than I.
Then
No,
why did you say
go,
anything
do
at
it.
all?
Yeah,
Fine.
exactly.
Is the blonde one the gaslighter?
No.
Okay.
Did you
No,
listen to
No.
the description?
He
I
plays.
just
He's smuggling in her bag because he's trying to bring in two things. He's trying to bring in a vine because he's going to start up his own wine company, and there's a bracelet wrapped around it or a necklace or something that is he's smuggling in. So he hides it in her bag and says he's going to help her, and yeah, love ensues.
I didn't know which one was the bad one and which one was the good one. Okay.
I mean, technically, it sounds like that's actually the moral ambiguity of the entire movie is not everyone's perfect.
yeah.
yeah. There you
Hi.
go.
But I'm not a big fan of her character in it, but I think he plays freaking hilarious as the French dude. So
Calvin Klein's a
We-
good actor.
Yeah.
okay, so where
I'm
do
gonna
we
give
want
it a
to
B. I'm gonna give it a B.
Okay.
For the
and
fact that I can vaguely remember it now, I would say C, just because there apparently is
The
some memory, but
longevity.
not enough to matter.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never seen it, so I abstain.
Okay, Dermy.
The ladies put it in B. Okay. I've never seen it.
I thought one put a C, one put a B.
We did.
So
So
put
what
it
do
in
you listen,
no,
Derby?
no, put it in C. Put it in C.
You know what? We'll go with what Anna says because I fucked up.
Just shush.
Okay.
I'm shushing.
Just do what the woman says. It makes your life so much easier in the end.
That's what I'm doing right now. The women are telling
We're
me to shut
helping
up,
you
so I'm shutting
learn
up.
because you're young.
And I'm retarded.
Also
All
true.
right. Next up, the bane of men's existence. Love Actually.
Yep. Never seen it.
It's okay, but I would put it at a C at the most and probably feel most comfortable at a D. It's overblown.
So when I first saw this movie, I had already seen movies like it. Like I think maybe 2 years ago was the first time I saw it. And I when I first saw it the very first time, hated it. I didn't like it. And then I decided to give it another chance. I don't know why. I think I was sick or something. Like, and I'm not making that as a joke. I think I was just not feeling well. And decided to put it on. And I loved it the second time around. But because of that, I feel like it could, like, I would say it's a B, but I'd be okay with a C.
Isn't it just an anthology on Christmas? Like a bunch
Kinda,
of people
yeah.
came together.
There's some there's some characters I really hate in it, and then there's other characters that, like, it's kind of there's some movies where I skip to my favorite parts because I hate the other parts of it, and that's kind of
Right.
where that is.
I would definitely
yeah.
say that drops the movie down to at least a C. I mean,
Yeah, I'm fine with the C because of that. Yeah.
And how about you?
Yeah, I guess a C. I don't. Again, it's like a Christmas film. It's just don't really.
I do
care
love
about
the
it.
song in the beginning.
Yeah, there's like you were saying, like there are certain parts that
Yeah.
like are you know it's that Christmas feel. Like, oh my god, it's
Yeah.
on TV, you know, and like I don't, like a C, sure.
There's a dude pining for his friend's wife.
See,
What the
and-
hell?
I don't hate that one because, like, it can suck being the friend. Like, you're in such a terrible spot. Like, I feel like that one is much better than the stupid coworker of Alan Rickman's. I hate her. She is the reason that I don't get along with a lot of women. I hate people like her. So
I
yeah.
Tell us how
have-
you really feel.
I have luckily never had to endure this. I've had so many people try to get me to watch this, and I've never buckled. So I can't say shit about it except for that I have no desire to see it. Dermy, you're with them, a C?
I'm going with wherever the ladies tell me to go.
See, it is.
You spineless little.
I've never seen it. I can't stand up and say, well, it's definitively this. Unlike this next one, which I will say, my best friend's wedding is A tier. Anybody that fights me has no taste.
It is a D tier movie.
No,
Her
it is
character
A tier.
sucks.
It
Her
is
character
A tier.
Sucks. What is
I
her
don't
prime
care about
objective?
a character.
What is her prime objective?
Her prime objective is to break
She
up
got
my
lonely.
character.
She is lonely, so she wants to go find her best friend and break up
Yeah.
his happy life.
She literally
she go-
spends
she-
the entire movie trying to break up a happy relationship.
Yes,
Exactly.
Because she's an
Because
awful
she's a
human being.
bitch?
It's an A tier movie because I'm in it. The actor that plays the main male love interest played in Young Guns. My mother fell in love with him, and I'm named after him. I love this movie. It's A.
I would
D.
say it's D, but
And it has
honestly, I would
awesome.
almost put
I
it in
love the
void.
gay
I hate
best
it.
friend.
I lean.
I
for the
love the gay
void,
best
so if you
friend.
wanna do
Yeah,
He's
it,
I'm
Of
awesome.
course, you love the
I'm
gay
D.
best friend. You're very attracted to him, I'm sure.
Oh,
but
he comes in and
D,
sings.
definitely.
I'll say a little prayer for you.
Oh, God.
I mean, I'm
It
willing to
should
put
be-
it in the void.
It should be voided for that damn opening song.
I can concede
Hey,
with
there's
that
nothing
one.
wrong with that opening song.
No, that
Yes,
opening
there
song
is.
is bad.
God, my
It's,
sister
saw it
uh,
once
tortured me
today.
with that.
Oh, I can't remember what it is, but they sing "I Say a Little Prayer for You." It's such a fun movie. I love this movie. I watch it all the time.
None of that surprises
Mainly
any of us.
because of me, because I'm a narcissist and I like watching the guy who I was named after. I also watch Young Guns a lot.
This is really just confirming that he has absolute shit taste in movies.
Yes, it's true.
So, yeah, are we void or D? Where did we land?
D. D.
D. D.
Restarted.
For me.
Horror. D.
Restarted.
D.
D is fine.
Yep.
Oh. Once again, Dermy's been outvoted. This is going to be the
you
theme
are-
of the show. Dermy.
Fine. My Big Fat Greek Wedding. That's another A, because that's a fun movie.
I would
Family's
actually
enjoyable.
happily put it on A because
Yeah,
that
me too.
is a classic story of girl breaking out of tight family roles,
Ugly
having to deal with
duckling,
relationships and religion and culture.
family. That is
Yeah, the whole
always-
thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
So
doesn't
Family's
that,
also so
necessarily have
fun.
the X
I would
factor that
almost
would
put
Yeah.
it S
Oh, yeah.
tier, honestly. But
I'm
I'm,
okay
not
with
entirely
A.
convinced on it, but A would
It's not
definitely.
something that I would like put on in the
Yeah.
background necessarily.
And you see, I don't. If
As
I'm
much.
putting a movie, if I'm willing to put a movie on in the background, that keeps it out of S tier because that means I'm
Well,
not willing to sit and
yeah, that's
focus
true.
on it.
Our
Mm.
X factors are different, but yes.
My
I guess.
my X Factor is charming, and I do find it super charming. Especially the second one. The second one I think is super fun, and I'm excited for the third one coming out.
I haven't seen the second.
I
one,
don't
but
trust it. There were some.
The
things
second
that,
the
like,
second one was
I never watched the second one actually.
was about like the mother and father are getting back together because their wedding was fake apparently, so they want to do another real wedding, and then they have a daughter now,
Yeah.
and she's going to prom, and they have this nice like combination of three different couples getting together and doing something
Generations.
nice. Yeah, 3 generations getting
Yeah.
together, so it's nice.
That's
I
cool.
like it.
Why aren't we?
It has
Why
this-
aren't we on Big Fat Greek Divorce yet? That's why I'm surprised.
I don't want to. Nobody wants that. Everybody
because
wants my big.
Orthodox Greek very rarely get divorced. They're
Yeah,
You know
I
what's
don't believe in that.
have you guys seen My Life in Ruins with her? I love
Isn't that like
movie.
based off of it?
It's-
Isn't it like a spin-off or something?
I don't think so. I mean, it's not mentioned anything. I don't even think she has the same name, but she could. All I know is like it's a tourism movie. Like she's a tour director for like she's in Greece, and so I work in tourism. That's one of the reasons why I love it. But it's a cute movie. I like. it.
Yeah, I thought
But
it was
anyway.
that it was because she was working at a travel office in My Big Fat Greek Wedding. So I thought it was her and her husband are separated, and that's why she goes to do the tour.
Mm-mm.
And well,
Nope.
I'm wrong.
Like, have you seen it?
I
'cause
think
that's-
I did. I think I did.
Because
I think I did.
it's not like
no,
she was never married and anything like that in
Wait.
it.
Well,
So
it obviously didn't stick with me too much.
Michael, go watch something else. There's my brother.
no, I like Michael. I like this.
Shut up, Dermy.
On the plus side, you have plenty of other people backing you up that your brother's wrong. Therefore, he's automatically wrong, and you move
Ha
on.
ha ha ha! You wanted me to be on the internet, bro. This is what you get.
What I will say is he's wrong in this situation, but I do like that he's saying that you're wrong. I do like
That he's a sibling and we don't agree on half of anything.
yes.
All right. So where
That's
does
what
everyone
siblings are
put it? Is the
A.
I'd-
Solid
A
A.
for me.
Okay.
It's a solid A right now.
Okay.
If the third one's good, it might bump it up to like a
Your opinion
S-tier
doesn't matter,
franchise. Shut up. Michael, tell her to shut up.
Yo! What?
What? I said, Michael, tell her
You
to shut up.
You don't get to talk to my brother and tell him anything.
I've
Exactly.
never liked this one personally.
Aw,
So-
I
I would say D or void, but I'll let everybody else kind of.
I've never thought she was attractive, so I don't.
She can be attractive, but in this specific movie, I didn't like. The premise was dumb. The idea that people aren't going to identify the fact that she is in fact an adult pretending to be a teenager is dumb. The idea of the whole supposed student adult teacher relationship on top of it is a kind of no-go, and yeah, nothing for me there.
I enjoy the movie, but that's because of other reasons, but I don't enjoy it to where it's anywhere near A or S. Like I could negotiate down to a C because technically I do have it in the background for my good having it in the background side. Like I've watched it recently, but I have problems with it now that when I was younger I didn't have problems, and it's a lot of the reasons that you talked about, like with the teacher and everything. So I'm fine putting it at a C.
I'll tell you a quick story
Enjoy.
of this movie. I actually
His
like.
opinion is always going to be the opposite of mine, just so everyone is aware.
I like that.
My
I like
brothers.
Drew Barrymore. I always thought she was cute. So when me and my friends, we all decided to do some acid, and I did way too much, and I was totally fine. We walked around the block. I had my little thing of orange juice. I was totally fine. Freaking saw a couple weird shit, but nothing that, I was like totally out of it. Till I got back to the house, and my friend laid on the couch, and he started tripping, and he was tapping his foot, and he was tapping and hitting a grocery bag that somebody left on the edge of the couch. So the crumpling noise set me off. Next thing you know, the whole world starts going crazy, and I'm like freaking the hell out. So I crawled underneath a blanket, and I stayed there for about, I think it was 4 to 6 hours. And the only way they could get me the hell out was they put on Never Been Kissed and was all, look, Drew Barrymore. I'm all like, oh, I like her, and so I actually came out from underneath the blanket. But so that's the weird
amazing.
Never Been Kissed story.
Acid makes it watchable is not a good defense.
No,
Moral of
it's
the
not.
story. Well, I actually have a good story about this film too. I think I was
Acid
in,
involved?
Shut up, Dermy.
no, male teacher in his late
Oh, Lord.
20s.
Oh Lord. Oh God. Oh God.
Where is this going?
Is this your life story? Oh geez.
No, but we had like a tutor, like substitute teacher, and somebody asked him in class, I think it was like 9th grade, 10th grade, somebody asked him like, what's your favorite character or film that you've seen lately? And he said, Never Been Kissed. And then it was an all-girl school,
Yep.
so obviously it's like, I'm Drew
Yep.
Barrymore. So that's what I remember. And he literally quit the next day.
Oh God.
So
Oh geez.
that's my experience with that film.
All right. So where does everyone place it? Where do you guys think it falls?
I'm gonna say C.
I'm
C as
still
well for me.
D, but yeah.
I'm
Dermy?
gonna go with
Jeremy.
Horror Amarada. D.
So 2 D's and 2 C's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gave this to Devil. He has like a thing for Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it in a C. I'd put it in a B, but my opinion doesn't matter. I can only choose from what you guys give me, so it goes in C. Yeah, I gotta hate on Drew. 9 months.
Hmm.
I
Another-
believe I've seen it, but it's been a long ass time, and I can't really remember it.
The
Sorry,
jokes
what's
in
this
the jokes in this one are pretty good. It's I love when they beat the shit out of the guy in the toy store. That's the best. And with what's his name? God, the one who was married to Roseanne, Tom Arnold. Yeah, before he became an insufferable piece of shit, he was in it, and they're in a toy store, and he's buying all these toys because he's sure he's going to have a boy. His wife's pregnant at the same time. And there's this like dude in a dinosaur outfit. He's all, you want to buy a little fake Barney toy and stuff? He goes, nah, I'm not interested, because he's buying all sports stuff because he thinks he's going to have a boy. And he goes, and as they're walking away, he sounds something like, up yours, jackass, or something. He turns around and says, what the hell did he say? He goes, it's okay, it's okay. Hugh Grant's trying to calm them all down. And they start walking away again. He goes, fatso, or some shit like that. And then Tom Arnold goes over and they start like fighting. And he's trying to break it up again. And then the dinosaur guy slaps him. He goes, you rhymey bastard, and jumps on him. And it's a pretty funny scene. So that's the only thing I can really remember well about it, was the fight.
I'm going
I've
with the
never even
crippled
heard of
dude,
it.
Void.
No.
Never even heard of it.
I like I said, I just Googled it and kind of watching the trailer without words. I can remember it a little, but not very well. I remember it being okay, but again, since my lack of memory is so obvious, I would have to go D at the most. I couldn't quite put it in the void because I'm pretty sure it made me laugh, but it didn't stick.
So where does everyone else feel?
I'm abstaining.
Why
I haven't.
are you abstaining?
I literally said I haven't heard of it, so therefore I haven't seen it,
Oh.
Dermy.
I don't listen to you very much.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
listen to anybody. That's
But
pretty
I'm gonna go with horror too. Like I remember watching it, but I don't remember anything about it. Like I'd have to Google it to. So I'd go D.
Okay.
I don't remember hating it. So that's about where we are.
Just because.
Wait. I was the only one that watched Crazy Rich Asians. If none of us watched this, then why are we even putting it anywhere?
No, I said I watched it. I just don't remember it. Those are two different things.
Yep.
I say we put it into the void, just like
No, you're wrong.
Asians.
You see, here we have a very good example of somebody who has proven himself to have absolutely shit taste. So we can safely put anything you really love in the void. Now, the fact that I can barely remember the movie and I know I didn't hate it automatically makes it a D.
But the rest of us never saw it. Just
No, we
like
did.
with
I just
Asians.
said I saw it. I don't
Oh,
remember.
God damn it!
Nice try. I'm like, but Anna just said same thing as horror, basically. Like,
So D is where you guys got it?
D for me.
D.
Like yeah.
All right. I'm going to play this just because since I mentioned it, I'll play this little clip. Let's see what you guys think.
What are you playing it?
I'll play whatever the hell I want.
I mean, it is
I'm the
his
captain.
channel.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Right here. It's the fight. I will go over here.
I like
and-
your brother.
yeah, he only because he's
Thank you for
agreeing with
noticing.
you.
Oh,
to
is it
annoy
not?
me.
Oh,
No,
hold
there
on.
it is. It's just barely there.
I will hold on me. I might have unmute.
I
there.
can hear it, but it's really quiet. You might need to turn it up.
It's the sound. How do you turn up the sound?
Go to the
Over to
left.
the left.
No, more to the
volume's
right.
all the
No,
way
back
up.
the other
That's
way to the
other
left.
There you
Oh,
go.
I see.
That-
There you
That
go.
was
It
all-
is all the way up.
Yeah,
So
it's
it might
all the
just
way
be really
up.
quiet.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Well, hey there, fellas. How about taking home a new Arnie doll for the kitty?
Oh, no, thank you, buddy.
Oh, hey, mister. You'd look great in one of my Arnie Loves You t-shirts. They come in extra, extra, extra large.
Oh, I bet they do, but no thank you.
Ooh, how about one of my new Arnie Loves You videos? It's from me for you and me.
No thanks. Okay?
We are one big family.
Shut up, okay? I'm not gonna buy your damn video.
Oh, but the kids will love
No,
it.
my kids will hate it because they think your show sucks.
Oh.
Oh.
Talking shit on
Yeah,
Barney.
yeah.
Thanks anyway.
Yeah.
Well, sure. Hey, no hard feelings, okay?
All right. Sorry.
It's okay. So long. So long. Yeah, you cheap shit. What did you say?
What was that other film that Hugh Grant did?
He didn't say anything.
He was in Four Weddings and a Funeral.
Arnie loves you.
No, the one where
Where's one?
I heard what you
that
said.
was a funny the with the mafia. Mickey Blue Eyes.
Screwing around.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen it.
Yeah, that one's funny.
So
Good one.
long, you fat ass pussy.
Whoa. Oh, I like how the eyes change.
Here's one for the queen.
Oh, there goes the stuff.
Sammy,
Wait, cut it out. Oh, you hit like a girl, you flatulent butthead. Pull your wiener on. You and that pussy boyfriend. Right, you bastard.
This would happen. I'm telling you right now, as a dude. This would start you in this fight with a Barney.
Hmm.
Hey, get off me, you fat bastard. I'll shove an Arnie loves you lunchbox up your ass.
Oh, God.
That was nothing.
Oh, you Danny, we right with you.
Hey, I know those ladies.
Yep.
Anyway, that's my favorite part.
I feel like I
only
need to
part
go
I
fight
really
a Barney.
remember. Would work. All right, back to our theme.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we already put in the next up, Notting Hill. Never seen it.
Never seen it.
I saw it once and I did not like it.
Can I
I
ask
wouldn't
why?
go. I wouldn't go higher than a C.
Can I ask
but-
why you didn't like it?
I honestly, I can't even remember because it was so long ago when I watched it. Like, I didn't like Julia Roberts' character. I remember that much. But like, I don't have a recollection because I had zero desire to watch it again because I didn't like the movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And my memory is shit.
I again, I think it's like a cultural phenomenon. Like it's something that happened and it was so prevalent, like in the days of like Bridget Jones' Diary, Notting Hill, all of that stuff was coming out. Love Actually. What's the one with Cameron Diaz? Another one that we're gonna review in a second.
Something.
Something about Mary?
No, with Kate Winslet, where they're like The Holiday, like all
Oh.
of those films were like just a cultural phenomenon that's, to me, like it sticks with me. It's part of me growing up, and it's something that I'm never going to really forget. Not necessarily like, but I'm never going to forget it. Like I remember that time period, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
So do you like it because it's nostalgic rather than liking the
Yes,
movie?
exactly, because it's the nostalgia from
Yeah.
back in the day. Yep.
Okay. I mean, I go with a D just because, I mean, my reasons are.
I mean, I thought it was okay. I thought the premise was really cute, but at the same time, it was kind of dumb. So,
Okay.
I mean, I would go with C or a D personally.
For somebody who hasn't watched it, what was the premise? Like I said, I have no idea.
So Hugh Grant plays this man who I believe runs a bookstore, if I'm remembering correctly. And one day, what's her name she's playing an actress, and she goes into the bookstore. I don't remember if he remembered who she is at that point or not, but they kind of have a conversation, and things happen. They go out to dinner. She ends up at his place and stays over a couple times. His roommate, I believe, calls the paparazzi, and the place gets flooded. And so at this point, she doesn't really want to have much to do with them. And then, other things happen, and they get back together in the end.
Well, that sounds like a normal rom-com.
More or less, yeah. It's your average rom-com.
Honestly, and I don't remember it being funny. Like I feel like
It
it's is it
Funny
more
in
of a-
parts,
Okay.
but
But,
know,
I
it
mean,
wasn't.
yeah.
It wasn't something that I thought was like a laugh a minute or something. So
Mm.
No, it wasn't. And also, like, one thing that Hollywood keeps doing is portraying London in a way that is not London at all. Like, people don't live in apartments like that. You don't.
Yeah, when-
you don't live in Notting
Yeah,
Hill.
we're
Like, it's just not. It's not.
London?
It's
where's all
weird.
the people with knives?
The people with knives.
Yeah,
I
where
don't
are
think
the
they could
people with
afford to
knives?
live in Notting Hill. All I know is when I typed it in,
Exactly.
all I know was when I typed it in, because I was all, I gotta look up the picture. I put in Notting Hill, and it's just all these houses, and every single one of them is the most crazy color. Like none of the houses are white and brown. They're all like hot pink and yellow and baby blue. And I'm like, oh God, I would want to die if I lived there. So
Me too.
I lived in a
that's
pink
what-
house my entire life.
That makes sense.
Explains so much. Oh my god.
lived in a John Mellencamp song. That's what I'm hearing.
My friends knew where I lived and they would say, "Yeah, he's the one that lives in a pink house."
But that's just
Dermy
country
girl.
directions.
That is true.
Yeah, that's how I know my directions.
Hang a right at the drive-in. Yeah. Keep going straight for 5
3
miles.
doors down to the blue house. Turn right.
If you
Past
the-
reach the bright pink house, you've gone too far.
Yep.
Turn around and run away.
Never go to that house again.
Have you seen the movie Wrong Turn? Yeah, that's the pink house.
Dermy's just sitting in the living room with some
Like a rocking
Vaseline,
chair. Oh, God.
breathing heavy, waiting for some unsuspecting
Staring out the
person
window.
to run out of
You
gas.
see, the worst part is I don't have my Defender anymore. I screwed that one up.
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did.
And now she's like, gee, now I understand why everybody's so mean to him.
Okay, I would give it a C.
Okay, so we got 1 C, and you, Green, you said D for you?
Yeah, D for me.
And
All right.
Hor, what are you?
Fair enough.
I'm good between a C or a D. I would probably go ahead and give it a C. It's a movie that can be watched without me hating it, but not something that I would ever really seek to watch.
I'm trying to get my Defender back. Let's go see.
So, for me, next time, don't say that. Just
Yeah.
give a reason and
Yeah.
keep matching, and maybe it would help. You know what?
Yeah, you
You're
don't
lost
say anything.
cause.
You go like, Anna made some real sense. She really, I trust her opinion.
We're
She's got a
talking
great
to me
opinion.
here.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
don't
we're,
go,
we're trying not to talk to you, but you keep interrupting.
Mhm.
It's like going into your bully and going, please don't kick me no more. Of course he's going to kick you. You asked not to be kicked. All right. Next up, Overboard. Classic. Yes.
S.
Thank God.
Absolutely.
Yes.
No question.
Doesn't even need an explanation.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
What about you, Dermy?
Put it in S.
What are you upset about?
I've never seen it.
Oh,
Great movie. You really should see it. It's so cute.
You've seen Crazy Rich
Goldie Hawn
Asians.
and Kurt Russell have some of, and of course they do because they're not
Married.
technically married, but they've been in a relationship
Yeah.
for decades now.
Yeah.
They're not
And
married?
They're
thought
not
they were.
technically married. No, neither of
Oh,
them
they never got
actually
married.
really believe in that kind of marriage. But despite that, they have a healthy relationship with multiple children that has been going on for decades outside of the normal Hollywood sphere. They are, Goldie has some weird opinions that I don't necessarily agree with, but overall,
Wait, Adam, do you look
She's
at me
great.
usually?
I think that was just a general life
Mhm.
comment from him, Dermy.
I agree with her. I think that film again, like, it's so just a basic story, but it's so endearing because you can see the chemistry between Kurt Russell and Goldie in, like, what you're saying. Like, their relationship is not a conventional relationship, but
Mhm.
even in that, the premise of the story is it's not supposed to be conventional. like a little bit weird, but it's funny, it's comedic. There's also a lot of romantic tension between them that you can feel through the script. Like, I just love that film.
And
I
they've done
watched
Rich
it, I think, like when I
some
was like
serious
6
humbling.
or 7 when I was a little girl, and I loved it.
And the remake is, don't even
No,
bother with the remake. Watch
yeah,
the
it's
the-
film.
I've
Yeah.
never
Everyone
seen
watched
it. Is that the one with Anna Faris?
Yes.
Yeah, it is
Yeah, I've never
awful.
seen
Really bad.
This is she has one of the best character arcs
Mhm.
because she starts off as such a bitch that you
Oh,
just
yeah.
everyone hates. She is so easily hateable, and then becomes so different by the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And I love
but
a
it
good
seems
redemption arc.
natural.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't care what anybody says. Goldie Hawn is a great actress.
yeah.
She really is.
Does anyone say otherwise?
I'm sure
not a
somebody
huge
does. It's
fan
the
of
internet.
the Christmas Chronicles Part 2, but I like both Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn in it. So
I haven't seen any of those Christmas Chronicles, so
They all
Nope,
said
keep going.
S. What about you, Dermy? We have to ask your opinion.
he hasn't
we're
seen
going
it.
hasn't seen
S.
Okay.
S.
There you go. Make sure you put it where it goes.
Okay.
Also
Pretty
S tier, just
Woman.
for the record.
S tier.
I can concede this S tier 100%. I did like this movie.
Since I was 6 years old.
It is the rom-com. I mean,
Yep.
you say romantic comedy and somebody does not say Pretty Woman, there is something wrong with them. So,
Yep.
The song at the beginning, King of Wishful
Pretty
Thinking. I love
Woman.
no, I could give a care about that one. The King of Wishful Thinking. I love that song by Go West, I believe their name
Yeah,
is.
it's a good
Oh, I
song.
love that fucking song,
Yep.
man.
the
But I
music
do
in it is
80s
so
song.
great, but it's an 80s movie, so
Yeah.
of course the
Yeah.
songs were great.
There's only
Okay,
3 more movies that I've actually seen.
No one cares.
so-
Sorry, was I on Ballbusters? This is not Ballbusters, my bad.
Yeah, poor Dermy's all like, it
I
feels
will
like
also call
Ballbusters.
this one S tier, but that's my personal opinion because I think it's an amazing movie. If we had the sequel, Jewel of the Nile, on here, I would also put that S tier because they are just great.
If I have seen it, it was a long time ago, but I do trust that every single person I know loves this movie, that it's a S tier.
Their chemistry is just so great. And I mean, you even have men happy to watch this movie because the action in it is great. The hilarity, the jokes. Oh my God, the jokes. And there's multiple level jokes. They're not just your basic slapstick or anything like that. And then of course it's got the one short round guy whose name I can't remember.
Danny
Around-
DeVito?
Yes, that one.
You mean
I was-
me?
I have. Yes, whatever. Yes, that one.
No, I do like Romancing the Stone. I do think it, like you said, it's the action parts are enough to keep you interested. But even though she's a romance novelist, a bodice ripper, she writes those novels.
Yep.
But so where does everyone see this one going? Horace said S, right?
Yep. Same for me.
And I trust the word of mouth and shall agree.
Jeremy, where do you find it?
Never seen it. Let's just go with the ladies.
Like, I know I have, and my mom and dad love it. Like, I trust them.
All right. Next up, we have Runaway Bride.
S tier.
Oh,
A tier.
I won't go higher than B for it. I mean, it's okay. I'm not a big fan of the idea.
Oh, what the hell?
What?
No.
I've never seen it, but I
Oh.
feel like this is a bad take.
I mean, it's his personal take. I can understand why someone would have that take. He's right. It's a much more grounded relationship instead of her starting out as a whore. She starts out as a person who is basically unable to wait. I'm trying to find the difference here.
One's a whore, the other one's a whore, I guess.
Well, I mean, her problem in the movie is that she doesn't commit to having her own personality, and so
Yeah.
she gets to that point to marry, and she can't do it. For me, it's just like I don't like the idea of somebody leaving people at the altar over and over again and it becoming a news story, and it just doesn't do anything for me. I mean, it has some
Yeah.
funny parts. I won't lie. There are definitely some good laughs. I can watch it. I don't necessarily hate it, but I would put it B myself.
So I initially thought S tier, but there are some problems I have with it. Similarly, I don't like her character like in the beginning, and I'm for the duration of it because she does leave them at the altar, and she goes through a character arc in figuring out that she is the problem and she needs to figure out who she is, and he helps her do that. But it's not as good as Pretty Woman to me.
Yeah.
So that's why I did go down to that A, but I
think
can't
part of my
lower it.
thing is he doesn't really have a character arc.
His is way less for sure
And I don't.
because he's kind of a dick in the
He
beginning.
starts off as a cynic and a dick,
Yeah.
and then he grows to see that she's. By seeing her, he grows to out of the. Seems
It's
like.
just not as much. Like I
Yeah,
will
I don't
agree
know.
that
I
it's-
The whole idea that, hey, this woman ran away from me, but now she's here and she's telling me, oh no, I'm for real this time. It just doesn't work. for me.
Yeah, I did not like that. I think in Pretty Women, it was a really good balance of like two characters learning and growing. Here, it just seemed like they tried to recreate it, and I'm not going for it. Therefore, like to me, it's like a C. I don't like it. Never liked it. It just felt like a cheap reproduction of Pretty Woman.
Can we put it in the void just to piss off Adam?
No,
it is not void.
We
material.
have
no.
we
It's at
have
least,
A, B, or C. Where do you find it, Dermy? You get to choose.
Let's go see.
Let's go see.
As low as I can give it just to piss off Adam.
Disagree.
Okay, Sleepless in Seattle.
and this
Love
one's
it.
S tier for me again.
S.
But
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
one's A for me. Like it's a good movie, but I don't think it's S tier. But I've never really like my dad loves this movie, like loves this movie, so he would watch it all the time. So I got tired of it, which is hilarious because I can overwatch movies that I love. Like I'm very similar to my father. But when I was younger, and like I think I just got tired of it, but it is a really good movie. So
Yeah.
I figured I'd be outvoted on my A, but it's not like it's that big of a difference between S and A.
yeah,
No, it is. If you're not first, you're the first loser.
Okay, Dermy, where you put it? S or A?
You can't even
Or
quote it.
Let's go
right,
S. Let's go S.
Okay, Anna, where
I
are
have
you?
no reason. I've never watched
You're
it.
just trying to be nice to me.
Yep.
No, I've
Yes.
never watched it.
Well, then you can't give it a vote. You
No,
I've
you
been
can
giving
vote. You
everything
can
a
vote.
freaking vote. I've
Look,
just been
you
going with the flow.
abstain.
You know,
No, I'm
you can
smart.
vote by what people say, what people told you about it.
Dang it, devil! Shush!
she's trying to keep him quiet.
It's Dermy. He's not allowed to.
I love this film. Again, it's growing up. Like it's part of your, like you were saying, like nostalgia. It's just part of your like culture, like what you grew up with, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, for me, it's gonna always be an S.
Grew up with Star Wars.
Fair enough.
No, the original trilogy, which are the only 3 movies in my opinion, are still excellent.
Yep, and prequels.
There are no
She
prequels.
just said, "You know what, Dermy? Never."
No,
mind."
I'm throwing the prequels in there because I love the prequels. I grew up.
They don't
with the
exist,
prequels.
so I don't know what he's
they,
talking
they
about.
exist.
Yeah.
Nah.
Sweet Home Alabama's an A.
It's
I love
A.
It's
I
a,
love it. It is so fun.
I mean,
it is
it's
so
a
fun.
cute
It's
movie and it has an interesting premise for the most part, but it's missing
Her
something.
character annoys me. Like,
Yeah.
even in the end, I don't really like her. all
Yeah,
that
the whole
much.
I have to escape this and then I come back and I'm too good for it until she finds out that
But-
he's making money and that
Right.
doesn't work. It's a B.
It's a girl getting back to her roots and realizing what
But
what
not
matters most in
really.
life.
She still has like a certain disdain for it. You can feel it.
She wasn't really getting back to her roots. She realized the guy that she liked in the first place made enough money to make him worthwhile.
Well, no, because she was falling in love with him before that.
And she still left until she realized he was going to make money.
Well, no, she left everything because she thought she wanted to be in the big city, but no, in reality, she wanted that quiet life. She wanted that quiet life back home.
They both fit.
This is why I'm not giving it a C or a D.
It's why I put it. I mean, it's a solid B. It's not the worst movie. I enjoy the movie. There's just I don't like that kind of character.
I
think she's being a little harsh. Horror's being a little harsh, in my opinion, towards the end of it, where I do feel that she does love him, but it is something that should be acknowledged that she finds out that he's like rich and made something of himself. But technically, she always knew that he could make something of himself, and he didn't figure that out until she left, and then she didn't know. So it like comes around full circle. It's a B.
Yeah.
I love this
I'd
movie
agree
because
with
it
that.
reminds me of my home.
Congratulations.
From a quiet country town, I always imagined a girl would come
I'm a
back
small
to me.
town girl. You know this. Like,
I know.
it's
I
not
live in the
gonna
middle of
color my
Montana,
opinion.
so yeah.
I'm from the middle of Montana. Well, the West, but
So we got 2 Bs. What about you, Anna and Dermy? Where do you guys feel about this?
I agree
I'm
with
still A.
girls. B for me.
So we got.
I'm standing on my own. I'm going A, but my opinion doesn't matter.
we know.
True.
Man, Dermy's never gonna be on here again when there's more than 2 women. He's gonna refuse.
Yeah, he will, because he likes being one of the girls.
Would you believe that I miss Extra Zero right now?
He's like, I think hanging out with men is better. They're not as mean.
Well, I had an offender and I screwed that up.
Offender.
Whose fault is that?
I said
Offender.
I said defender.
Enunciate.
I warned you
You're
before the
an
stream even
offender?
started.
You had an what?
What have you
I
offended
said
at, Anna? Jeez.
defender.
You said offender.
Defender.
Oh Lord.
I had
Yeah.
Anna on my side, but you know what? I fuck everything up. So
Also true.
We're
But
Dermy's
I
gonna
would-
start drinking on this stream now.
The Holiday's a B for me again. It's an okay movie, but it never really caught.
It's an A for me. Like, it has rewatchability for me. Like, it's a cute movie. So, like, I'm okay with you labeling it a B. Like, I have problems with it, and it's kind of like predictable. And Jack Black's character, it's hard to believe that his girlfriend was with him. Like, she's an actress that's clearly pretentious, and there were just certain aspects of it where I was just like, really? But it is cute, her and his relationship. And then Jude Law's sexy as fuck. So
Jude Law did a really good job in this one.
I just can't see Jack Black as a love interest.
Oh, I can.
Like,
I can. Why not?
because he's such a.
and that's
like,
why I say it's an
his
A, because I can.
Humor is so weird that he's not a
Wait.
romantic lead. Like,
Nah,
he's not a
But
romantic
I
lead.
don't really see him as the romantic lead in this.
no. He's
No,
the
because
secondary
it's an
story.
ensemble cast.
Yeah.
There is no lead.
Main,
They're
yeah.
all different.
Well,
and
even
they're
supporting
different
I
ways.
disagree.
romantic
Jude Law
lead.
is the lead, but
Like if I was all there's gonna be a romantic dude who the last person I would look at is, hey, how about Jack Black? No,
and
hell no.
you see, I think that's okay. Jack Black may not be a conventionally attractive man, but contrary to popular belief, women can in fact find humor and talent attractive
Very attractive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And why don't they find me attractive?
because you lack humor and talent,
It was
Don't
just,
ask questions you don't want to hear the answer to.
especially not to me. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I'm
So
not.
I say A because I can put it like I've fallen asleep to this movie type of X factor it has, but there are certain things that I would never put it S tier.
Anna,
So,
how about
Yeah,
you?
I would say A as well.
A as well. What about you, Hor?
I still say B, but I'm fine with A.
Okay, and Dermy?
My opinion doesn't matter, so A.
Have you seen it?
No. How many times do I have to say this? No.
Repeatedly, apparently.
Next week is James Bond, and that's when Dermy hopefully is going to shine a little bit.
Would you believe no?
Oh God, dude.
I've seen the newer ones and 2 of the older ones. So
Oh, shame.
Well, you
on
have a whole week to watch the rest. There you go.
He doesn't do that. He makes me watch shit like Hisoka, but then when he has to watch shit, he just ignores it.
And then he wonders why people make fun of him and pick on him. He's not giving back in
I
his
don't know.
relationships.
I know why people make fun of me and pick on me. I give you guys that. I love it. Makes me feel cared for.
He's a sadomasochist.
The proposal, I'd say, is a C.
Oh my God, it's an S
I
tier.
give it. It's in a top A or an S tier, especially because of Betty White. Betty White really saves this movie for me.
I can't do that because, for one, it is about a manipulative woman using her career in an attempt, using someone's career to blackmail them. I'm not okay with that.
but then she
It's
falls
cute
in love
enough,
with him.
and yes, they actually fall in love. I don't hate the movie. I will watch the movie. Betty White is great in the movie, but there are issues that I have with the premise.
I understand that. It's an S tier for me, and I will not change that.
You know what? I agree with Gal. It is S tier because of Betty White. Betty White is phenomenal.
I love
To
their
the
chemistry.
windows, to
And like I've
walls.
rewatched this movie so many times. It's funny. Like I cannot negotiate on this. It's yeah.
I respect that, but I'm gonna agree with her because,
Oh.
like, excuse me, Jeremy, did you say
That
something?
was not
No,
me
it was
again.
not.
What the
It was
hell?
me. I said, "Oh."
Oh.
Dermy's
Got a
digging himself such a
standoff.
hole.
Devil's getting Derby in trouble now too.
This is the second time this stream Devil has gotten me in trouble.
This is great.
But
I don't
please
know.
continue.
I'm gonna agree with her. I don't like for the exact same reason. Like, I think that's, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it, but yeah, for me it's a C.
So you guys said C. You guys said S, right?
Yes.
I just
Betty White.
don't find anything romantic about emotional blackmail.
Well, and she goes through a character arc and realizes
Mhm.
what she was doing, and she's the one that ends up breaking it off
Yes.
in the end because she has been alone her entire life, basically, and so
She's a
became
modern day
bitter
feminist.
she became bitter, and yeah, she's a modern day feminist for sure, but then she realizes, because in the circumstance that she's in, she sees what actual happiness is, and it makes her internally realize that she's not happy at all. Whether she thought so in the beginning or not is, whatever. She loved her job and that's all she wanted, and she was okay with it. But then she sees what true happiness is, and love, and a family. And so she's able to recognize that and know that she has been a terrible person and she needs to change.
And Betty White pretends to have a heart attack to save the day. It was
I
amazing.
get that, and it is a good story arc, but that doesn't forgive the initial sin.
No, is it set in Canada? Because she's married and she
Alaska.
just get her
She's-
green card, right?
She's Canadian. She works in the United States, and then they live in Alaska.
His family lives in Alaska.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, they live in. Him and her work and live in New York, and his family is in Alaska.
The most appealing thing about the whole movie was I thought his family's house was fucking amazing, and it was like
It is really
right
cool.
next
It
to
does
water,
make
and I was
people
like
love Alaska
jealous of shit.
and want to go there.
But
It's a very cold place.
Otherwise, I couldn't remember too much about it. So
Betty
uh,
White.
Shut up,
Still a
Jeremy.
C.
Please don't listen to him.
Wait,
He's
I'm
fighting
on
for your side.
I
I'm
don't
on
care.
your
He's
side.
ruining.
You-
Yeah, but for the judge for this tie, you're not helping it. So I'd rather you just not be agreeing with me.
This one's hard because yes, Betty White is great in it. I do like her character. it just the romance part of it is really lame because she, even when they get together at the end, it's like there's not really much romance to it. It's like I don't know. I don't know. And like I said, maybe I'm remembering it wrong because I think I saw it one time. So I'm just going off that one thing. I just remember the house, and by the end, I was like, are they really in love? Because they don't seem like it. So I don't know. Would you guys be willing for me to toss it somewhere in between? Because I can't say it's
B.
S.
B.
I
Hey.
would do B.
B.
Maybe? Okay.
A.
It's better than a C, so I'll take it.
All right. Because yeah,
God
I don't.
damn, I
I
did
can't
fuck
say
us
it's
over,
C.
Cal.
I can't say it's C, but I also couldn't say it's S. So I'll find some in between here. Okay, wedding planner.
I might have seen parts of it. I don't remember.
I enjoy it, but it's like a B or a C for me.
That's kind of where I am, a B or a C. And I would probably go ahead and push it to a B just because there are some humorous things in there that are kind of enjoyable. And I can watch it occasionally, but yeah, that's not.
He's kind of a POS in my eyes, so it makes it hard for me to like truly enjoy it, but I do still
Is
enjoy
the
it.
premise that he can't fall in love and she's trying to get him to fall in love, but then
No,
to break
she's
his
planning
heart?
his wedding.
No.
Oh, then I'm thinking of a completely different movie altogether.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen this one.
She's planning his wedding. They kind of dance around the point. Then they get to the end, and the bride realizes she doesn't want to get married, and he doesn't want to marry her. But they decide they want to get together. And I mean, it's not the worst plot ever, but it's not a great plot either.
Yeah, and I hated
No.
her fiance. Like, it was very forced.
I
for
really
me.
did not like it. And his proposal and the way she just went
Yes.
ahead and said yes because it seemed like too much of a hassle for her not
Mhm.
to. It's
Yeah.
I honestly I feel like it's a C.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anna?
So Anna, where are you?
I'm trying to actually remember it, and it's
That's never
like
a good
any other film with him. Like I just, it's all like in my mind meshed into one big porridge. Like I don't.
Hilariously, I could probably recite this entire movie in order. But I can't. It's kind of like a
It's-
guilty pleasure for me.
It is, yeah, it is. So I don't know, like a C. Probably,
Jeremy?
yeah, like because it's just not. It's
Wherever the
nothing
girls put it.
interesting. It's not.
It doesn't stand
Yeah.
out.
It doesn't stand
Yeah.
out. There's nothing intelligent about it or something emotional about it. Yeah, like a C.
You know, like I said, once again, I've seen it once, maybe twice. I can't exactly play. But what I did think it was so stupid is something about like she's all, I can't be in relationships. Like, no one wants to marry me or some shit. And I'm all like, who would turn down Jennifer Lopez? Like, I hate when hot chicks
Well,
are
apparently
like,
she has
"Oh,
a very bad attitude. So
It's not really that she has a bad attitude. She's just aloof. She is solely focused on her career and
I mean-
doesn't have time for anything else. Like, it's too much of
Ben
a hassle to have a
Affleck and her
personal life.
broke up how many times and are now married?
Oh,
It
you're
looks like
talking
they
about
might
an
be getting
actual
divorced.
person.
Yeah.
I'm over here talking about the movie. My bad.
well, we had C's, lot of C movies. Holy shit."
Hmm.
Wedding Singer.
This Adam Sandler and what's her nuts again that Devil has a
Yes.
boner for?
I'd say A.
I
Big-
was
big
leaning
wicked
A.
boner.
Yeah. I mean, I could be negotiated into an S. Really, I adore this movie, but I feel it's more of an A.
I couldn't go to an S. I'm definitely
Yeah.
I'm solid A on it. It's cute, it's funny, it has stuff for men and women in it, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And my favorite part of this movie is when he's singing his song that was only half done when
Mhm.
he broke up. But
Somebody kill me,
Yes.
please.
the meme, like it's the meme, and
Yeah.
I love that scene so much. And then when she was, what's the line that Drew Barrymore has with the other wedding singer? She was like, "So thank you."
Yeah, you've made me
Inspired
decide
me to hire a DJ or something
Yeah.
like
It
that. Yeah.
inspired me to hire a
Thank
So
DJ.
thank you. Like, yeah.
And then it has the rapping granny. So
I love her so much. She was so cute.
To the hip hop and don't stop the rocket to the bend. All right, so I heard two
A.
A's.
A.
A, and is A too. Okay, Dermy, you're gonna put up even a little bit of a fight.
Never seen it, so
Ah,
God, why are you here?
why am I here? I don't know. I told
you're so that we can
I
make fun
said,
of him,
hey,
honestly.
I said, Devil, hey, I'm finally
we do
able
need
to
a
come back
punch
on
away.
and take up my one of the 2 co-host positions and everything. He's like, oh, fantastic, because Extra Zero ain't gonna be here. And this week we're rating rom-coms. And I'm like, crap.
Yeah, one of them can get away, and Zero got to the trigger first. That's all that is. I'm pretty
I
sure
would have
Zero
loved to have
made
been
a
here last
barbecue,
week.
a barbecue just to get away. He's all like, "Honey, we're gonna do a barbecue this weekend. Good? Okay, yeah, I can't
Wait,
be there. I'm sorry."
How am I
Devil."
uncultured? I don't watch rom-coms, so what? I'm a dude.
Are you?
Whoa, what are you
That's
saying
messed
there?
up, dude.
What? Like what?
I feel like you're purposefully getting angry right now, Hannah, just for the meme.
No, you do things for the meme, not other people.
I think you really hurt her feelings. You should
You did
apologize.
this to yourself.
I'm sorry, Anna. Will you forgive me?
Sincere apology.
I
I'm
was not.
seriously, sincerely apologizing.
No.
And moving on.
No.
God damn.
I've been defending you every stream I've been on. People are making fun of you. I've been defending you, and you're being a dick.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not cool.
I feel like she's actually. I'm seriously sorry. I don't know if this is a joke or not. I'm seriously sorry. That's what makes this worse. I don't know.
I like how he just
I'm
made
not
an
gonna lie.
argument. I don't watch
I'm
rom-coms
impressed.
because I'm a man.
I'm
And now
very
you are
impressed
like
here.
literally groveling, dude.
She's the only one that defends me. I need somebody.
Please don't abandon me, Hannah. Please. Please.
Deeds your apology in my opinion.
Good Lord.
Yes.
He's not
Accurate.
wrong.
You're not
Accurate.
wrong.
Okay. Something about Mary. There's something about Mary.
She's blonde. That's something.
I don't care for this movie.
I don't care for Cameron Diaz.
I mean, I have to go A or B just because of the memes and the fact that it does attract, again, both male and females enjoy the movie. It's not a rom-com. I mean, your boyfriend might roll his eyes if you suggest it, but he will sit and watch it because he's gonna find parts of it silly, funny. But
Or he's just
Yeah,
sitting.
probably go with
through
the
it
Mean
for
for
you.
Frank.
I'll go with a B too. I think it's just again a cultural phenomenon. Like it's funny as fuck, and just, it's not the best. Doesn't have the best message in it, but I love it.
I've seen it once. Like, I will acknowledge that culturally it is liked, loved, beloved, whatever. Like, I lean towards D tier, but because of, yes, culturally it does have an impact, I would say C. And The Sweetest Thing is a better Cameron Diaz movie than this movie.
Sweetest Thing's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good film.
So where did everyone have it?
I said B.
I said B too.
And I
think
said
most
C.
people- C, B. Okay, Dermy, where do you put it?
I'm gonna put it in B. I've never watched it, but
Okay. I hate Cameron Diaz. I don't know why she's even famous at all. Nothing.
I
love
neutral
nothing she's
her.
in. I think it should now. Like I said, my opinion don't matter. I think it should be voided because it makes you stare at that old lady's titties, and that just ruined my whole year.
And that's one of the reasons I'm willing to put it in a B tier.
Oh God, those like prunes. They just they haunt
Welcome
me.
to what happens to women's bodies when they get old.
What is this?
I don't care if anybody agrees with me, but Harry Met Sally's S tier.
I've never seen it.
It's
Oh, definitely.
absolute. It is a great story about a man and a woman who meet because he needs a ride to college. And then a few years pass and they're living in New York and she meets him again. And he's an asshole to her. And he was an asshole the first time. He was trying to get with her despite the fact she was dating with someone. And she's like, wait, you're dating my friend. I'm not interested. And he's like, well, she doesn't have to know. And she's like, no. And then they meet a few years later and he'd just gotten married and her boyfriend had just dropped her off at the airport and they get into a whole conversation and they're still kind of dicky to each other. And then they meet a third time and they actually start to get along because he just went through a divorce. Her relationship's steady, but there's nothing there. There's and instead of them, rushing into the love thing, they're friends. They're genuinely friends first. They go out and do fun things together. And then her boyfriend dumps her. And I mean, it's just, there's so much to it. It's really good.
The
And
most I knew about this movie, have you seen My Best Friend's Girl?
Yeah.
I only know that they were friends and eventually they get together because of a line in that movie talking about it.
I remember the sandwich scene, but that's just because that's a
You
famous
remember
thing.
the orgasm scene?
that is
Wait,
that is
what?
an infamous
Not because
scene.
it's an orgasm scene, but because it's so famous.
It is. It's an amazing, and it was totally improvised. It's a totally.
A scene
They did
about
not know
orgasms?
she was going to do that when she did it. So there's so much. You haven't seen the scene?
No.
Oh my god!
Pull it up. I'll share it.
Yeah, share it. Shit! If you haven't seen that scene, the movie's worth it for that scene alone.
Never
And
seen
because
it.
it's Meg Ryan as well, and she's so innocent looking, and the way she
Samuel,
delivers it is.
I have to respectfully disagree, my friend. You are entirely wrong. She did an amazing job in When Harry Met Sally.
Why, Jeremy?
also-
Why are you all of a sudden
Sleepless
me?
in Seattle.
I'm just playing around. I have nothing to say right now. So
And
He didn't
You've
watch
Got
these
Mail.
movies. He's entertaining
You've Got
himself.
Mail. I
Oh,
love
You've Got
her
Mail's
before.
great too.
That movie's amazing.
I'm not a big fan of what was that Angel one?
Oh,
With Nicolas Cage.
I never watched it, but
But that wasn't
I
a
know
rom
when you're
com. That was
talking
a
about, yeah.
yeah, that was a serious movie as opposed to a.
what was the name of that movie? I just recently talked about
What
it.
was the name of it? City of No.
City of Angels.
City of
Yeah.
Angels. City of Angels.
I feel like I've seen that, but I don't know.
Oh, Joe versus the Volcano is also awesome. I love that one.
Oh,
I don't care if you're being heavily sarcastic. That's a good movie. That one's funny, and not in a rom com funny way, but in a
cute.
in a Tom Hanks kind of way is the only way I can describe it. It's a good movie.
Did we lose Devil?
No, he's,
No, I'm
he's
trying
looking
to pull
for,
up
he's
that
looking
scene,
for the
but you
scene.
guys got to
Oh.
riff because
Gotcha.
Rift.
Okay.
You've got to
Okay,
carry it. That's part of why I was going on about Joe versus the Volcano.
And You've Got Mail isn't even on this list, is it?
I don't know. I
No.
don't think so. But
No.
that's
No,
another
next
good
we
one.
got Something Sleeping, You're Gone Mill,
While you
and
were
then Hitch.
sleeping.
While You Were Sleeping,
While you were sleeping, yes, that's a good
You're
one.
Gone, You Got Mail. and
So it is
Hitch.
on here? Oh, okay. Oh, it's the second one on the list, Tiffany.
You see, I'm not going to stop liking something just because I discovered somebody was a piece of shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I think there is a level though, because if
I
somebody
love
just
this. I love this.
Ah, we have no sound. Oh, there's the sound.
Oh, there it is. Dermy just needs
God.
to shut up.
3 o'clock in the morning and go clean your andirons. And you don't even have a fireplace. Not that I would know this.
Why are you getting so upset? This is not about you.
Yes, it is. You are a human affront to all women, and I am a woman.
Hey, I don't feel great about this, but I don't hear anyone complaining.
Of course not. You're out the door too fast.
I think they have an okay time.
How do you know?
I mean, how do I know? I know.
Because they.
Yes, because they...
How do you know that they're really?
What are you saying? That they fake?
Oh my god, does she like fake one?
It's possible.
What?
Get out of here.
Why? Most women at one time or another have faked it.
Well, they haven't faked it with me.
How do you know?
Because I know.
Right. That's right. I forgot. You're a man.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It's just that all men are sure it never happened to them, and most women at one time or another have done it, so you do the math.
You don't think that I can tell a difference?
No.
Get out of here.
Oh god.
Oh. Oh.
Are you okay?
Oh. Oh, God. Ooh. Oh, God. Oh. 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 Oh, God. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh. 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 Oh, God. Oh. Yes. 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 Oh. Oh, yes. 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 Oh. Yes. 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 Oh. 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 Oh, God. Oh.
Hold on.
Brilliant.
I'll have what she's having.
And the funny thing there is that woman at the end who says, I'll have what she's having, is the director's mother.
Really?
Yeah.
So that scene was complete improv too.
Yeah, I mean, everything up to where she faked the orgasm was scripted, but then she,
Oh. Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I've never
So
seen that.
where are
before.
we
That's
putting
hilarious.
Harry Met Sally, everybody?
I already told you guys this.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
I don't have it opinion. I haven't
Top
seen it.
tier. Come on.
It has, I feel like it has the most realistic kind of modern day take on male-female relationships.
Can I just be honest? Through that whole scene, I was just staring at the sandwich because I'm starving.
I mean, that's fine.
You
If
just
you're
wanted the
hungry.
bread.
But that doesn't change the fact that it's S tier.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
we
I
got
already put it in S tier on my side, so.
Okay, so S tier. All right. All right. Next
That
up,
sandwich looked good.
while you were sleeping.
This one I love so much that for me, it's personally an S tier, but I don't know
Same
how
here.
other people.
Yep. I think first of all, I love what's the actor's name?
Pullman? Is it?
Oh, Bill Pullman?
Bill Pullman. I love him. I don't know why.
Emmett Maroney.
He gives me like, I don't know. He's just one of those like classic, like old school Hollywood like actors. He's so like charismatic, but also like timid. There's something about him, you know. And obvious. What?
No, not you. No.
Fucking
No.
said best
I
rock
agree
and roll
with what
Predator.
Adam says here.
The best rom com is Predator.
No, but
Sorry.
it's a good film, and the premise is interesting. I love like the scenery, the way like it's like snowy New York, and I just love it. I don't know, I love
And
it.
creepy psychotic stalking kind of thing where
Stalking
she goes
thing
to the
going on,
hospital and
I
Exactly.
hate it for these reasons.
Really?
I hate this movie. I think she's a terrible person.
I don't know that I would say. I mean, she did save the guy's life, though, so I don't know that I would necessarily call her a terrible person. She gets trapped in a lie of a mission, and doesn't have the heart to see her way out of it because, for one, it's what she thinks she wants. And for two, it seems to be something that's really good for this family that is so broken and fractured. Now, obviously, she's not doing the right thing at all by continuing the relationship or setting it up the way she does. But she does go feed the cat. So the cat gets fed. So while it's not necessarily the most moral way to go about it, it's still so sweet.
I like Michael.
Shut
I
up.
liked him.
I think the thing I like about it, because I do like this one, I've seen it multiple times, is I love the idea that sometimes you find what you don't know what you're looking for, and sometimes you find it when you're not even looking for it type idea. Fact
You're
that
just
she was
looking in
so
the wrong
sure.
place.
Yeah, she was so sure that the brother in the coma was the one that she was meant to be with, that he's perfect. And then she found, somewhere where she wasn't even looking, the perfect guy for her. I think I like that aspect.
And in the end, she does redemption arc it. I mean, she stops the wedding and confesses to everything.
Gal just doesn't want to admit that she's a girl.
What?
You heard me. Yeah.
No, she just doesn't like it. That's okay.
And like no. It's funny because like you don't like the proposal for similar reasons why I don't like this.
The proposal is entirely, I mean, she in no way emotionally manipulated anybody to serve her better good. That is a huge difference in my mind. She did let people believe something that wasn't necessarily true, but she did it partly because she felt it helped them as well as helped her.
I think I also have a problem with it because she's a woman. If a man were in this position doing the same things.
Oh, hell yeah. He'd be arrested.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, if a man
Like,
did what
it
happened in
just-
Proposal, it'd be 10 times worse.
I mean, that's also true. If a man did the
Yes,
same
that
thing
is
in
true.
Proposal, it would be way worse. So, but I mean, also if a man did the same thing in while you were sleeping, he would not be necessarily really looked at as a man, because that would not be a particularly masculine position to put oneself in.
He'd be in the police precinct. They'd be like, "What'd you do to the girl in the coma?" "What? Nothing, I swear."
I mean, and I
Isn't
haven't
that
seen
what
this
Wonder
movie in
Woman
so
did?
long.
Yes.
We don't, Anna. We don't talk about what Wonder Woman did. Wonder Woman did awful things. Nobody should view that as a
And in
good
fairness, she never did anything to that man's body while he was asleep.
thing. No, she just forced herself on him.
No, she forced herself on his family. There's a difference.
Like I haven't liked it since I was young, and I haven't seen it since I was young. Like I'd be willing to. Why am I saying like so much? Good God!
God, it's because you're around women.
Yeah.
I could give it another watch to
God
see if my opinion has changed on it. But right now, like I want to boot it into like the F Oblivion category. That's how I feel about it. But
That would be the void.
thank you, Dermy. Thank you.
Okay, so Green's here, and you guys. So what you
I'm
say?
gonna go with B. Also, it's like a favorite Christmas film of mine. I'm gonna go with B.
Is it?
And then horror. You said where? A.
It's still S for me because it's kind of like When Harry Met Sally for me. It's kind of in that same vein. It's not as obviously realistically reflecting of human relationships, but in the end, everybody there's so much feeling in it. From everybody. It's not just the relationship that there's feeling in, it's not just the chemistry between Pullman and Bullock, which is amazing. It's the chemistry of the whole cast, the mom, the dad, everybody, even the guy in the bed They have a kind of kitschy all together. Her landlord, son, who's creepy as fuck.
I'm always
The whole
pulling for
thing.
him.
It is
Whatever his name,
an
Junior.
S tier movie, and it just has way too much in it for me to give it anything else.
Okay,
This
so
will
we
be a
got
fun one to
S,
figure
B, and I think Void. Gal, you were Void or were you D? You were Void, right?
She was
I
voiding
could.
it. She wants to punt it off the
yeah,
planet.
Yeah.
Okay, so S, B, or Void, Dermy, you get to see. You have power. You sit there and act like you don't have.
He left.
He's done.
God.
I'm not answering. Any answer I give is gonna be the bad answer. I see this now.
Not
we need
answering's
you
a
to
bad
answer
answer.
now.
Well, you gotta
Yeah.
go between Void,
literally need
B,
you.
and S.
I'll
So
go
it's gonna be
B.
an A.
Okay, there we go. There's an answer, B. All right.
My opinion doesn't matter. Anything I say is criticized.
Welcome to life.
All
Worse
right.
here.
You've got mail.
An S or A. I would go as low as B if someone gave me a good reason.
It's
but
never going to be as low as a B, S or A, as well for me. So I mean, I'm saying A or S, and possible negotiations would allow for an A.
Okay, Anna, what about you?
I don't know. I'm kind of like biased to Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks films, so I'm always
Their
gonna give
chemistry
them.
is
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Runaway
okay.
Bride.
I'll go
Pretty
for B, just like Sleepless in Seattle and some of the other films. I mean, it's a good film, but it's not as good as any of the ones that we have in S tier.
yeah, I could say that.
Yeah, looking at the ones in
That's
S
very
tier,
true.
okay. Yeah. So I will bump down to an A based on that analysis.
Okay, so we got a couple A's.
Because if
Dermy,
we're gonna give the holiday an A, actually, like You've Got Mail is better for
Yeah.
me than the holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So are we back up to S?
No, I think it's safe in A.
Like
I mean, we might have to bump
Yeah.
the holiday down to B,
Yeah.
but You Got Mail is definitely A.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we put in, okay, well we'll do that at the end.
Yeah, we can do the others
Okay.
later.
Dermy, are
needed.
you okay with A for this, or
I'm
is this one of the ones you've seen?
okay. I've never seen it. The only one the last one I've seen is Hitch. That made you put it
Okay.
on there.
Yeah. All right. So now we do the one that Dermy has actually seen, so he better have an opinion on.
I say it's either a B plus or an A movie. I think Hitch is a fun movie that is all about a man that could get other people together that he can't get together himself, and then finally falls in love. I like it.
I'd probably say B.
B for me as well. Like there's certain aspects of it that are a bit corny to me.
I like corny.
Yeah, I mean, it has a little bit of corny, but honestly, I really feel like the plot is less about the romance plot line and more about his growing as a person and coming to understand
Yeah.
that while he is honestly teaching these men the proper way to get an actual relationship, he hasn't been applying his own advice to himself or
Yeah.
fulfilling himself. And the romance is just kind of a side point to that.
Well, and even more, he takes it to a level that he really shouldn't, because the things that he's teaching them, like he does have, like there's something there to what he's teaching them, but it's not what he thinks it is. Like he's looking at what he's teaching in the wrong light,
Right.
because he was spurned so far in his past, to where like even there were the certain things that the guys actually had that charmed those women, and it wasn't actually what he was teaching them. He just set it up that for them so they could show their quirkiness or whatever it was.
Yeah, he kind of opened the door. He taught them how to open the door enough to get themselves in.
Yep.
But he thought that it was his advice as opposed to
Throughout.
just the fact those two people clicked in the way, and they just needed that way to get themselves the chance.
Yeah. Yep. So B.
Yeah.
B. Two
Anna?
B's. Anna?
I'd actually say A. I really enjoyed that film.
And
I
Jeremy,
think-
sorry, go ahead.
I can do A. I can go A or B. I really do like this one, but I can see like the
Yeah.
pros and cons on each side.
I just don't feel it's on the same level as any of the A's that are up there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. My Big Fat Greek Wedding is on A.
I don't know. I think I don't know. I think it kind of is because, like you're saying, it's a story of reflection and learning more about yourself than more of a romantic rom-com comedy thing. That's why like it has heart and it has intelligence to it, which is why I would put it up there.
It had
It just lacks that romance factor as much as the
Yeah.
others is
Well, I
my
would say
problem.
that-
Mendez's character, like I don't really feel their chemistry.
I mean, they
is-
have okay chemistry,
Yeah,
but
there's
yeah,
just
her, she's
like, it
a little
doesn't click in the
combative
same
in
way.
terms of it. Yeah, it just doesn't. It's not. I mean, they do not have the same chemistry as Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks, for example.
Yeah.
They do not have the same chemistry as Drew Barrymore and what's his name that I can't remember right now.
Well, and I feel like it could have been anyone in her role. Like her role is very sidelined in the story itself. For
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. All right, so A, B,
I'm okay with B.
A, B,
Yeah.
B. Yep.
Okay.
I'll
Jeremy?
go B. I'll go B. I do like this movie. I could turn it on and watch it right now.
Yeah, like I don't hate it. It's still a good
Yeah.
movie.
It's just compared to what we
But-
have above it, it's
Yeah.
not as
I
Yeah.
can't put it on the same tier as My Big Fat Greek Wedding. That is such a fun movie. There's a lot of very enjoyable parts in Hitch, like the other couple that he was
Yeah.
helping get together. I love those
Yeah.
two,
Yeah.
and they are hilarious. But
The whole Kevin Smith part was hilarious. Yeah. The allergy thing, I have allergies, so I found it amusing with the Benadryl and the passing out.
And then he throws it away. Like, he did not show you the inhaler. Like,
It's not like it's a bad movie
Yeah.
or anything. It just, in terms of the romance part of it, it's lacking.
yeah, because like the best parts about it, I feel like were the secondary couple. Honestly, like
And just him
Not just.
evolving as opposed to them coming
yes,
together.
yes, yep.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay, so this is your list. Unless you want to change something, this is your time.
You need to
Anything you
move
guys want
Holiday
to?
down to B.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can.
Crazy
Moving
Rich
Holiday?
Asians need a B&B.
No,
So we're moving this one down to B. Okay. Any other one?
You know, I
Crazy.
would be okay with actually moving the proposal up to A. If others
I'll take that. I'll take that.
agree with that.
I mean,
Okay.
you know I do.
Okay, Anna, you cool with that?
Yeah, it's cool.
All right, proposal up to there.
Can we at least
Okay.
put Crazy Rich Asians in D?
No.
I mean, we can give him D. I wouldn't watch it anyway.
Come on,
so-
give the little man something.
I'm
No.
not asking you guys to put it on A, even though I think it's an A tier movie. I'm just saying, let's bring it out of the void. It is a good movie. I like it.
Anna, can
I've
you agree
never
to
seen
D?
No,
God.
My girl.
I'm sorry. No.
All right. Anything else you guys want to just second guess? I guess the
Hmm.
word.
I'm good now.
Yeah.
Anything good? All
Yeah.
right. Then we will lock that down. What?
My brother has a very, very good point. The Ugly Truth is better than Crazy Rich Asians, and it has Katherine Heigl in it.
You haven't seen Crazy Rich Asians, gal. Your opinion is null and void on that one.
But her
Doesn't
brother
matter.
might have.
Is the ugly truth the
It's
one
not-
where she has the vibrating underwear on and like the kids
Yes.
torturing her with it? Oh yeah.
That one's
Gerard
silly.
Butler is amazing in that movie.
Crazy Rich
He
Asians
carries
is
it,
is
and
just
she
a
just plays
fun
herself.
time.
so.
I'm so excited about the Crazy Rich Asians. This
I
is what we're gonna
am.
get. You're gonna have Crazy Rich Asians and Paranormal Activity are S tier now. That's going to be a shirt.
It's not
he's
an
gonna
S tier. It's at least an A tier. I mean, at most an A tier movie. Like, I do like it.
I tried for you, Dermy.
Yeah.
I know. Thank you, horror.
The other two were just
I
fuck
want to
you,
go
Dermy.
cry.
That's
I
what
just
it
want to
was.
go cry. I want to go cry in a corner now.
All right. Well, that looks like it is locked in. I will deal with that later. So I'll stop.
You know, I
sharing
wasn't
it.
gonna do a mayhem tonight.
Who cares?
Damn, you
Devil
really
cares.
burned her.
Yeah. Now I have
Devil
to be on a
cares.
cope stream. Thank you.
Oh boy.
Thanks, ladies.
Sorry, devil.
Man, I really pissed off Anna. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
really
you
sorry.
did.
I'm sorry.
She spent a lot of time and effort, it seems, into defending.
I'm
you
gonna
in the
take
last
off my
stream,
sunglasses.
so-
I am sorry. What the hell?
Why not?
Why do you have us like this?
I don't. I just hit. There you go. Happy.
Yes.
All right.
We
I
look
don't
better
think he's
like
ever
this.
gonna be happy again. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's the new Spice Girls.
As long as I get to be Scary Spice.
I'll be sporty.
Is there
And
a
it's
fat
posh.
spice?
Yeah.
Well, there is now.
Plumpy Spice.
I
All right.
nominate Anna to be posh.
Yep. The glasses.
The glasses fit.
All right.
She is so mad at me.
She is. She hates your guts right now. She's not even.
I feel ashamed of my actions.
As well, you should.
And I have no shame, but I feel shame.
Let's close it out. Anna, where can people find you?
People can find me on his Gameland. I don't really stream that much, but I'm on panels with everybody apart from Dermy here. So
And she's gonna be new on Engaged, right? You're
yeah,
doing
we're
this on?
doing Star Trek, and Dermy's not invited.
Wow.
God damn, Dermy. how could somebody
yeah,
fuck up that much?
Ryan and a whole bunch of other people. I don't really do many streams myself, but thank you for inviting me today, Devil.
Oh, yes, I'm happy to have you. All right, and now, green-haired anti-liberal, where can people find you?
YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, and Instagram, all green-haired anti-liberal. You'll find me there. I have a couple of videos I'm working on, just taking some time, but I will get them uploaded. And then you can find me on Vets Talkin' with Knife Hands on Thursdays and Vets Talkin' Skinamax Saturdays. Stop it, Dermy, every freaking time. Like, you're embarrassing yourself. Anyways, on Saturdays, Skinamax Saturdays with Vets Talkin', and of course, on Fridays for Degenerate Streams with Dermy on Ballbusters. Oh, and tonight I will be embarrassing myself playing Halo 3 with the Devil. Cool. On Horny Alf's channel. So
Nice.
find us there. And that's 10 p.m. Mountain Time. Whatever time zone you are can be converted.
Okay.
And don't listen to my brother. He's a jackass.
Most brothers are.
Horror, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, Rumble, and Kick. I stream. Actually, at this point in my life, it seems like I'm streaming all the time.
I get your notifications. I'm like, I'm eating dinner. I'm sleeping. What are you doing to me?
I am trying to push to 500 on YouTube. I'm pretty close. I was in the 460s last time I looked. Assuming I get to 500 by the time Halloween rolls around, I will be doing a 24-hour stream. If we manage to make 1,000 or 12-hour stream, oh my god, if we manage to make 1,000, I will do 24 hours. I'm not holding my breath on that one. If anybody wants to stop by and help me with some watch hours, though, that's going to be the bigger trick in my world. So,
Yeah.
Feel free to just turn me on your computer when you leave your house and let it run. You don't actually have to pay attention. I don't care that much. And let me think here. Was it Yeah, that's it. That's everywhere you can find me. I'm pretty easy to find. Tomorrow night I will be on with my friend Starsan where we do the Star Marauder Animal Hour where we talk about everything fuzzy, furry, and frustrating. Because remember, humans are animals too. And then of course Wednesday night we will be doing the midweek hump with a guest who I can't remember. Oh, right.
That was amazing.
That
That was
that's our
apropos
guest.
for this stream.
But yeah, that's what we got going on. Otherwise, you can catch me streaming either Baldur's Gate or 7 Days to Die. So
On if you get by Halloween, are you gonna do scary games or are you gonna do the same games you always do?
I will probably do a combination of scary games and guests. I've not decided fully on the layout for the evening yet. I haven't wanted to get too far ahead of myself. So
Yeah, all streamers. It seems like during Halloween month, it's all spoofy games. They don't
I
want to
love
do the
scary games anyway. So for me, it's like it doesn't matter what time of year it is. I will do a scary game any time of year.
I should probably do Phasmophobia again.
Phasmophobia, Dead
There's
by
a
Daylight.
new one called Demonology,
Oh yeah, I heard
where
that.
it's set in like Victorian era times. It's pretty cute, cool. You might want to check that out. It's very Phasmophobia like, but like older kind of time period.
That's cool. Demonology.
Jeremy, what do you got coming up, my man? Oh, you're muted.
He's muted.
Don't tell him.
Mute.
I'm scared to talk, to be quite honest. But hi, I'm Dermy Wormy of Dermy Wormy. I got 2 to 3 videos coming out, trying to be every day this week. There will be a late night mayhem, maybe tomorrow or tonight. I don't know yet. I haven't decided fully yet. I will be on the midweek hump this Wednesday, and then of course we got chill stream early Friday morning, Thursday night, whatever. And Ballbusters next Friday, where we'll have Kenzo on as a guest. So that's gonna be fun.
Nice.
Or Degeneracy. We got a Scottish guy coming on.
Always
That definitely ups the degeneracy. Pause off the keyboard.
Well, Kenzo ups the degeneracy, not the fact that he's from Scotland.
And I am Devil Made Me Do It, Nalik3 on the Twitters. Please hit subscribe to this channel and check out me on a bunch of different streams throughout the week. Monday, Mellow Mondays, Wednesdays, I got Holy Shit News. Then Friday, Ballbusters, Saturday, Meme Stream, and Skinamax. I think I'm on a couple other ones somewhere here. Oh, Engage every Sunday too. And yeah. And soon me and Dermy are going to start doing reaction videos, D&D reactions. So
D&D reacts.
Yep. To all different kinds of crazy shit. So yes, please do subscribe, hit the like button, do all that good stuff. Their ats of all of our guests are down in the description. So give them all a follow. Go check out their YouTubes. Get her the watch hours she needs. Like she said, put it on. If you're gonna leave the house, let it run.
I will do better.
If you don't see me tomorrow, chances are Anna's the one that offed me this time.
Looking to Anna.
It was nice to meet you, Anna.
It was very nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you, girls. I enjoyed this Devil. Thank you too. It was very nice meeting you all.
I'm glad.
Sorry, who's that wearing sunglasses? What?
That's you.
There's somebody. Oh, somebody else in the chat. What?
I'm glad I could bring together a group of people that hate Jeremy. So
I'm a section
It's
zero
not
right
hard
now.
to find that many people.
yeah, it wasn't a hard task at all.
He does it to himself.
Yeah.
But I will get everyone out of here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to the viewers, and see you next